Boss Fight Gaming. Get ready. Fight!
Hey guys, welcome to another video by us, Boss Fight Gaming. Today we're going to be doing two achievements in the same level on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. The first of which is called the Red Door, which is disobey Adler's orders to go through the door and break on through, which is the mission that we're playing now to get these two achievements to break on through. First of all, we're going to skip ahead. I'm just going to fast forward it so you guys don't have to watch the entire thing. Basically, you've got to make some choices to make sure that we are going to get the achievement. So, first of all, we're going to play through this area quickly. Just to point out, the second achievement is called Mine Trip. So when we get to this point where we can go left or right, Adler's going to tell us to go right, but we choose to go left, purposely ignoring and disobeying Adler's instructions. Then go across the bridge and follow it up. Do not go down the zip line, do not fall down. Go left, follow it round, and then get into this fight in the village just over the bridge. Follow it round to the right. So we're just going to skip again through this. So again, you don't have to watch all of it. As long as you disobeyed Adler, went to the left, went across the bridge, and then went up through the village. That is the first scenario that we needed to complete. So again, just fast forward this so you don't have to watch it all. Just so you don't get lost, I've left the entire video there, but with parts fast forwarded. So just here, we'll go through the door and into the bunker. That's one of the 7 memories that we needed to complete. You still need to do a little bit inside the bunker sometimes. Once you are inside the bunker, just play it through until the next scenario starts again. So it's like you're playing the same mission over again, but with different scenarios. And there's 7 in total. And the decisions that you make are how you get the achievement. So that was 1 of 7. Again, you'd have to play through a bit of the bunker. Each time it's a little bit different. But then the mission starts again. So this is number 2.
Okay, ready.
So this is, like I mentioned, part 2 of the 7. So the one that we just played through, we ignored Adler, we went to the left when it came to the crossroads, and then we went across the bridge and up through the village. This time it's going to be a little bit different. It's night time, start of a bow. Again, I'm going to fast forward it so you sort of skip through this little village area. Well, you fight through it obviously yourself, but I'm just going to skip through it, so you can sort of skip a bit of it out by coming down the right hand side, just killing the few men that are there, and then just pushing along the right hand side so you can get to the path, as you can see here, and killing all these off. Again, this part of the mission you will do yourself. When you get to here, this is where you have to make the wrong decision again. So it comes to here, and then Adler asks you to go right, but instead you go to the left again. You go up the hill, across the bridge again, but this time you can go left and up the hill. Once you're up here, you start the next part of the mission, which is where the napalm strike comes in. And again, when you got to that crossroad, you had to go left, do not go right. And also, when you cross over the bridge, make sure you go to the left, not through the village this time, but up to the left, and you end up in this area. This is scenario number 2, and that again is by ignoring Adler's instructions. Okay, so this is where you'll go into the bunker again, and that sort of ends the second of the 7 scenarios that we have to play through. This is also working towards the Red Door achievement, which is disobeying Adler's order to go through the door. That can be done differently, but since we're doing the other achievement, it makes sense to do them both together. So again, just rush through the air, interact with the things that are in here. It makes no difference to the achievement at all. Again, Adler also asks you to pick up certain weapons, use certain weapons, etc., etc. That doesn't make a difference. It's only the ways in the direction that you go during the map that are really important. So this is the third playthrough. As long as you follow the video so far, you should be absolutely fine. Again, start with a grenade launcher. This time, instead of the Vietnamese enemies, we have a whole bunch of Adlers, which is kind of funny. And again, I'm just going to fast forward it here. Killed myself. Again, fast forward. And until we get to the junction area again. Just going to let this play through a little bit. Here we are again, guys, at where you need to make the decision. Again, Adler will ask you to go right again, and this time, as per usual, we're going to ignore him again. We're going to go up here to the left, and this is where I'm going to show you a little bit of a secret actually that I found, and hopefully it's a nice little Easter egg for yourself. But if you come up here and drop down over the waterfall, be careful not to slip. I was trying to make sure that it wasn't above me, and then I realised the log was there, so we dropped down onto the log, which is a little bit further down, and we fall it round on the ledge. And here we have a Activision boxing arcade machine, which is absolutely fantastic if you like that sort of thing. So have a blast on that. But again, don't let that distract you from the mission. And this is where we're going to continue on with the mission. So you can ignore that. You can just drop down the waterfall and head this way. This is the third part decision. So we're going to head over here. Everything's sort of frozen. Adler does ask you to go left into the cave, but instead of that, we're going to go down into this little, I don't know what to call it, like a hidey hole sort of area. So we didn't go left, we went down into this hole. Once we fall down, we are going to stumble around in the dark for a little while. You can have a little bit of fun here if you like with the zombies. However, you do have to die to actually finish this part. So once you get a little bit bored, let yourself die, and that will be the end of the third part of this achievement. Again, these 7 parts in total, that's the third, and that is for one of the achievements, of course, not both. So again, just play it forward. It doesn't really matter what you do either here. Again, once you're in the bunker, that's the sort of end of that scenario. So this is scenario 3. We just, oh yeah, and actually there is another secret arcade machine here as well, just at the end of that tunnel. So here on the left hand side, before we go through that door, there's another little arcade machine if you want to have a blast on that. Again, try not to get too distracted though if you are doing the achievements. Just push forward, and then again, once it starts the next scenario, that will be scenario number 4 out of 7. So again, just sort of play through the bunker area. In this room that you go round and round in circles in, the door is actually behind you and you can just leave straight away. Once the third clock is on the wall, as you go around you'll see clocks appearing. As soon as the third one's on the wall, you can actually go backwards and open the red door. I was ignoring it because I thought that that would make the achievement not work, but just it does. It's absolutely fine. You can go through that red door. So on the 4th time round, this is where it gets a little bit trickier. It tells us to go through that door there, but instead just go down to the right and then just follow this round. Basically just don't go through that door there, and doors will start dropping down and Adler will keep trying to make you go through them. Just ignore him, keep going forward over and over again, just keep following it around, ignoring him every time he asks you to. And just as you get to around about here, just here now, achievement unlocked. That is the red door. That was for disobeying Adler to go through the door, and that was scenario number 4 complete. There's just 3 more scenarios to do in order to get the other achievement, which is Mine Trip. Okay, so that's 1 achievement down, 1 to go. You actually get achievement for finishing the level as well. If you want to include class that as one of the achievements, that's fine. So technically you get 3 achievements to this level. Anyway, so just play through this a little bit. This is the end of the 4th scenario. At the end of the 4th scenario, you will unlock the achievements. You've actually finished the level at this point. So what you need to do now is, once you've started the next level, you need to quit back out and you need to log into this level again. You need to restart the same mission again. So you need to back out of the next mission and load up, break on through again. And this time we're going to do things a little bit more different. So I'm just going to fast forward it again. But this time we're going to do everything that Adler tells us to do. It doesn't matter about the weapons and stuff. He'll tell us to pick up weapons and stuff like that. You can use whichever weapons you want. It makes no difference to the achievements at all. But yeah, just grab a weapon, fight your way through, and when you get to the junction, which is just up ahead here, when you get to this junction, you do need to listen to what he says. So he tells you to go to the right, so you're going to go to the right. This is scenario number 5. So you go down this hill, fight these guys here. It does like sneak up on them, but for some reason I've tried multiple times, and every time I cannot do it. So once you go down that corner, he asks you to go into the cave to the left. He says you can hear some Russian voices. Follow it to the left. Do not go to the right. Make sure you follow it to the left and go inside the cave for the first time. I'm gonna go through here, fight some baddies with this shotgun. Have fun, hopefully. Bang, bang, bang. Shut down, kill a few more, and then we enter the bunker for the first time, whilst doing what he's telling us to do in the correct manner. That was playthrough number 5. This is playthrough number 6. Again, we're going to do everything Adler tells us to do when it comes to which path we should take to make sure that this achievement is correct. So we're going to follow it through here, and just as we follow it through here, this is where we need to listen to it again. So this time instead of going right, we are actually going to go left because that's where it tells us to go. And then we're going to go up the hill, and we're going to take on a few of these guys here. So take this guy out, and this one, and basically just use the bow, fire away through. Pull off some 6 shots as we run through. Boosh! And yeah, just push on through. That's what we need to do. Make sure we're following Adler's instructions. So we do not go down the zip line. We follow it across. And then we don't go left there. Make sure you go straight up into the village. There you go. Do not go left. Straight up into the village. And this will lead us on to the bunker. We've already been here before during the daytime, where we were ignoring Adler's sort of instructions. So we're back here during the night time. We're going to fire way up through the village. Nearly die a couple of times because we're trying to rush. And get all the way up to the bunker. Again, just letting it play through to you guys so that I can't get lost. Straight up. Here we are again at the bunker. We've been here before, but this time it's night time. And that's playthrough number 6. Again, once you're inside the bunker, just play it through. You can't really go wrong. In fact, there's a little bit of a puzzle here. A bit of a spoiler. If you want to do it on yourself, I'll just play you through it now. Maybe pause the video, do the puzzle yourself. If you're not really bothered, this is the way that we do it. So first of all, we go over to the project on the left, and we're going to flick through the images until we find the red door. It's a bit slow, the projector, so do excuse me. Nice little pictures here. There we go, so that's the first part, and I accidentally went through again, so press the button twice. I'm just going to flick back through to the door, leave that there, move over to the other projector, and you could probably guess what we're going to do here. We're going to use this other projector to create a door, and then we're going to go through it. And that, again, once we were through the bunker, that was scenario number 6. Just one more scenario to go through to unlock the achievement Mine Trip. So that was scenario 6, and this is scenario 7, right? It actually speeds through a little bit of this itself. But I did skip some of it, or was that on the first time? Anyway, I skipped through some of it, so you didn't again have to watch me fight all these guys with a grenade launcher all over again. Once we get through here, again, we're just going to listen to exactly what he says this time. So if he tells us to go one direction, that's where we're going to go. He tells us to go left again, so we're going to go up here. And we're going to follow it around. We're going to destroy all these guys in the trees. So yeah, we're going to take this guy out. Follow it through the jungle again. This is the 7th time we're on this level. We're not going to go down the zip, because that's not what we're being told. We're going to cross the bridge again. And this time, we're going to go left again. I know we've been up here during the night time, but now it's daytime. And we are listening to Adler's instructions this time around. So we're going to go up here. Straight across here. We're going to fight this little last part. Fight our way through. Bang, bang, bang. And pull in the napalm strike. Kill the last few little guys, and then we're going to push up and into the bunker again. That is scenario 7 complete. Once we make it through the bunker itself, here we go. Again, there's the arcade machine again, like a Frontier game. This is scenario number 7. As long as you follow the instructions that I went through, you should have no problem in unlocking this achievement. Just keep going around until you find your way out. There you go, there's that door. There's the door again. We fall down, open the door, go into the room, and then right at the end, we just have a little play around on the computer, which ends the scenario. Is it the computer this time? Yes, I believe it is. He starts slowing down, and just behind him is the computer. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, over here to the left. There we go. So we're going to click on this, and this will end the scenario. Scenario number 7. We played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and that will unlock the achievement once we've managed to go through this data. Here it is. Once we've done that, you should end the mission, and the achievement should unlock once we get through this little cutscene.
We've been over this already.
So once we've dropped down from the helicopter for the 8th time, so we've done the 7 scenarios, that will give us the achievement Mine Trip. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope that helped. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you.
Boss Fight Gaming. You lose. Game over.